What's up, everyone? I'm doing a bit of a different stream today. I'm just gonna, give my view on a couple different things that are going on right now in Heroes. Um, I still really want to talk about these things, CYL, and I kind of just want to offer my opinion. If you're new or if you're just getting back into the game or something. Or if you're experienced and you just want to offer your opinion too. So I'm going to talk about basically three main point things. Obviously CYL. I also want to talk about the new update. I don't remember which update. I think it's 5.1. And I guess the new heroes. I'll talk about them too, I guess. And a hero rises. A hero rises. I keep on mixing up a hero rises and choose your legends. So I just want to talk about those. And this probably will go on my YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, hi. Click the description thing. There's a Twitch thing. Go there. Catch all my things live. I don't upload nearly as much stuff as I stream. So if you wanna get more content, Twitch is definitely the place to go. Yeah, I'm just gonna start going into it right now. We're just gonna talk about CYL. There's not much to be said. I'll tell you some interesting things about the results, I guess, that I've realized. So, if you don't know yet, Gatekeeper won first place and Marth second place. These two are the ones that are actually gonna get, into the game. And then Marianne and Erica. In the interim results, we got Marth in first place and Gatekeeper in second, and Crom right behind third still. And for female, I believe Erica was first, and Marianne was second, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure. But male results are really what's everyone's talking about. We got 7,000 votes here and 33,000 here. If it was top 4, Crom would be... we would get Crom. Because Crom got more votes than Marianne, who got first place in the female division. So that's interesting. So yeah, if you're just looking at these, you can tell how many Three Houses characters you got. 9. So not almost half of the male division and probably some more female. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just weird seeing Ash in number 9, who's just a side character above Seliph or Sigurd, who are the main characters of the game, and Reinhardt, who's one of the most popular units. Marth, I'm really happy he at least won a CYL. But Crom, man, I was hoping to get Crom too, because, dude, I kind of just want to go to voting for whoever I want, because obviously I want Crom and Marth to get Brave units, but I just want to vote for other units that aren't Marth and Crom, and especially the way CYLs have been going recently, like this CYL and last CYL, CYL 5 and 4. All the votes are most of the votes are towards the top 2 or 3 units. You'd obviously see that here. 70,000 here, 46,000 here, 35,000 here, and then 12,000, 10,000, 9,000, 8,000, and it just dips down. So I'm going to be able to instead of vote for Marth or Crom, I can vote for the small units that I just would like to see, because they deserve some love too, and I don't want to just put all my votes into Crom and Marth. But I guess next year I'll have to be voting for Crom because I really want him to get that Brave unit. I don't really have much to say about the female division. I'm very surprised Erica got so high. I was fully expecting the female division to just be destroyed by Three Houses characters, but we got Erica, and Corrin, Robin, Henriette, Azura, Tharja. Yeah, she got a nice balance of Three Houses characters and not Three Houses characters. Something that's interesting to me is I think Bernie came third last year, and now she's fourth, which is interesting to me. I guess she's not as popular anymore. Who knows? Another thing that's interesting is Henriette. This is actually not really surprising, but kind of surprising at the same time because units in Fae original units always seem to perform better, especially like once they're in the game, but they're not actually playable. So last year we got Plumeria, who was really popular. I think she was like top 10, somewhere like that. We got Veronica, obviously, who I think she won first place. I do have like a spreadsheet right here where I can just check all this stuff, but I'm refusing to. Uh, yeah, Bernie was third place last time with 37,000 votes. That's more than Marianne. And now she's at 12,000. So it's like a third of the votes, which makes you think. But I am happy for Marth and Erica. Gatekeeper and Marianne. I mean, sure. I'm just, I don't know. Less units I'll have to pull for. So, good for me, and I guess other people will be happy. One thing I did want to say is I'm not sure many people were aware of this because they didn't mention this at all, which isn't really surprising, but I guess no one realized that, like, no one who was voting for Gatekeeper realized or just didn't care that even if Gatekeeper didn't win, he would still get the GHB unit because last year they started making including high ranking uh, characters who were side characters. For instance, last year George was, I don't remember. Yeah, he got 12th place and he got the GHB unit because he's just a shopkeeper in the game. He does not playable or anything. He's just a minor character who you buy stuff from, and he got 12th place. So they decided, you know what, we'll have like a GHB unit to celebrate. Oh, this basically very minor character who got a lot of support. And Gatekeeper, even if he didn't win, if he got third place or any other place, he definitely probably would have gotten this, the GHB. So just worth mentioning. One thing that'd be funny to see is they just make Gatekeeper the GHB anyway, because Gatekeeper is the only one who's like screaming, "Ooh, I'm a really underappreciated or really minor character that got a lot of support," and boy, it got fucking a lot of support. Fun facts I want to share is that uh, Eric and Crom are now or second and third place in terms of total votes, because I rank these off of total votes and add together. And Marth has been first since last year. Second place was Camilla before, but Elgard is still, she still has the highest amount of votes in a single round of Choose Your Legends, 74,000 over Gatekeeper's 72,000. By the way, I just want to mention this because it's dumb. Marth, if you count all of his votes, because he won 6th and 17th place in CYL 1. Because, I don't remember, I think they counted Marth from Shadow Dragon and Marth from New Mystery the Emblem as two different, categories. So he got 24,000 votes, which I still don't think was enough to win. I think COL 2, yeah. Because Marth got 37,000, while Hector got 38,000, and Ephraim got 31,000. So Marth would have won CYL 2 if it wasn't for vote splitting. Same thing for Anna. She got a shit ton of votes in CYL 3. She got 52,000 votes. And compared to Camilla, with only 46,000 votes. So Anna should have definitely won. But it's really surprising how much Anna has dropped off in terms of voting. With only 12,000 votes in CYL 4, and she didn't even place top 20 in CYL 5. So I think that's all I really wanted to talk about in CYL. So I'm gonna move on to talk about the new update. Hey, this is interesting. The Forma, I don't remember what they even call this. The Formag. They're giving it out for free, which is, I don't know why it's so unexpected to me. Like, but I mean, it's cool. Glad they're giving one out. All right, this one is a big one, which is customizable characters. They're finally here, and they're like all garbage. They're either super generic, like this dude, or super like stylized. Like no one looks like this. Like no one has this hair. Like I guess I can see what they're going for, but like why? I guess if they added like different skin tones and different hair colors, and you can choose between one of these, like I guess poses or characters, and you can change the hair color. So, for instance, if I want to have this character, but I want him to have, you know, darker skin and like the hair color of this girl or something like that. You can do that. That's what I was expecting when I saw this, but no, it's just these 7 characters. It's really weird how they did this. They added a name for your summoner on top of the name for your account, which is also previously the name of your summoner. So now you have 2 different names for your summoner, which is really weird. And the way they did the greeting too is also kind of weird. I was expecting it to just be like you'd see it in the friends menu, you can see what the thing says, and I was actually really hyped for that because obviously I can plug my Twitch. But no, it's just I guess the summoner will visit your castle like your friend units of your friends would previously, and they'll just say their message instead of the pre-made ones for the friend units. Your friends' friend units will still come. It's not just the summoners, so if that's something you're worried about, no need to worry, I guess. Let's move on. Accessories. Cool. I guess. This is weird to me though. How they did it with Mjolnir's Strike. They added him as a playable character, but you could only use him in Mjolnir's Strike. And I haven't really like gone into this much, but I guess you can just give him whatever skills you want as long as you have them. I'm not really sure how it works. I just gave him a bunch of skills and I was like, okay, this is cool. I thought it'd like cost something at least, but it just looks like you can just add whatever skills you want to your summoner and he'll just have them. There's also like the summoner ability thing, which I completely forgot what it does. And to be honest, I wasn't really paying attention. Alright, this is pretty cool actually. First of all, the hero remix. So what they're doing, what looks like to me is they're going to basically have banners with 6 legendary heroes, and oh yeah, they're giving them new skills. I think that's the cool thing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're doing 6 legendary heroes in a banner. So if you missed out on one of the legendary heroes, you can get them, and you don't have to wait for them to come back. We know Ike and Fjorm are going to be in this next hero remix. Ike is going to gain Radiant Aether too, because Radiant Aether wasn't good enough, and Joint Drive Res. And, yeah, it's just Radiant Aether, but he grants special cooldown count, which, cool. You can proc Aether better. Yeah, and Joint Drive Res, which, yeah, that's pretty, yeah. And we got Fjorm, which honestly I don't even remember what Ice Mirror does, so I don't know what the change of this is. I'm assuming it's a damage reduction though, and we got attack defense unity with her also. But yeah, they're gonna have a 6% chance instead of the 8% they usually have in Legendary Banner. It's gonna start February 11th, so next week, in a week specifically. Alright, and now the 4-star special rate, which I'm kind of really excited to talk about, which if you have not heard, basically what will happen, you have a 4-star special rate, which is not to be confused with 4-star special units. Fake outs. Kinda. Not really. It's confusing. So it's not necessarily a fake out. It's more like adding a 4.5 star unit. So they've added 4-star special rates, which basically what it means is, yeah, so you have this chance, 2.98% chance of basically getting one of these 5 stars I'm about to show you, and it has a cool animation to go with it. So that's fun. So we got a bunch of basically year 1 units. But yeah, this will be very useful, and I feel bad for anyone who has built any of these units to +10. One thing I'm excited about with these units is it's going to be a lot easier to get Valor skills, because they have essentially the same rate as a 5-star, but there's much less of these 4-star special units to summon, so it's a higher chance of pulling. Let's say you want Leaf. It's a much higher chance of pulling Leaf than any other 5-star. Honestly, what I feel like they should have done is made all these units 4 stars, and then make all the 3-4 stars 2-3 stars instead, because let's be honest, they aren't used 1 or 2 stars at all. So I feel like it makes more sense, because that's basically what these are. These are a class between 4-star and 5-star, if that makes sense. That's how I'm viewing it anyways. Yeah, I mean, you can't use any feathers on any of these because they're 5-star exclusive, but I think there's generally a really good thing. Oh yeah, never mind, I just realized what you're saying. Basically, skills from these units will be a lot easier to get, and if you want to +10 them, it'll be good for you then. Or even if you want to build them. Aether is going to be a lot easier to get now. DC especially is going to be very easy to get now. Yeah, it's just generally a very good step in that direction. I feel like they'll be adding more over time, but that probably won't be soon. Maybe like another year they'll add another year until, CYL 3. I'm going to talk about these boys, the new units. So first of all, we have Gustav. Alright, so these are the new skills. Near save. If you haven't heard of it, basically what happens is with near save, if a unit with a range of 1 attacks a unit within 2 spaces, I think. Yeah, 2 spaces of you, that unit is going to move to block that attack. So he'll take the attack instead. You can have, an offensive unit like, I don't know, Legendary Crumb, attack someone in danger area, and then put this unit close, and you can have him tank instead of Crumb. And we have Henriette, Distant Defense 4, and AR Far Save. Basically the same thing, except for if it's being attacked by a unit with 2 range. I think this one would probably be more useful for units with lower res, like, I don't know, Tiki, or like Hell. That's a better example. Actually a really cool idea, which I really like. Alright, let's talk about Alphonse now. Yeah, Alphonse is an army unit. I think he's going to be the 4-star. Just seeing as how he has 2 skills. So Defense Res Form 3 will be really useful as a 4-star skill. Yeah, just generally. Also, Bold Fighter. I can see why they wouldn't want that, because armor units they're not doing very good. They need they need a special, like a boost to keep them going, because they're not doing so well. I don't think they'll give it to flyers or cavalry, just because I don't think it'll be very useful for them unless you're Dusel. And then we have our dual unit, Fatal Smoke. It's an interesting concept, but I don't really see, just from reading it, I can't really tell how useful it'll be. I'll have to see just in practice how it will be, but I don't really see how useful this is right now, but we'll see as I start to get some actual hands-on experience with it. I'm assuming the weapon is just, that's a lot of text. Grants attack, okay, that's actually really good. Oh, I see. Honestly, I don't see a red tome cavalry. Let's show it here. Yeah, there you go. So deal damage to foes within 3 spaces. You will add 10 plus 50% of total damage dealt to HP of allies within 3 spaces. Wait. Deals damage to foes within spaces equal to 10 plus 50% of total damage dealt to HP of allies within. Oh. Okay, so like the more damage they've already have done to them, the more damage will do. And inflicts attack speed minus 7 on foes within 3 spaces of unit through their next actions. That's actually really good. Alright, so yeah, that's basically everything about the new update. So now, talk about everyone's favorite thing, Hero Rises. Here's the interim results, if you haven't seen them. Kinda dumb, but also not really far off of what I was expecting. One thing that's completely stupid is Brave Edelgard. You can already get her for free. I don't get what people's reason. I guess it was just they wanted the wallpapers. That's the only reason I can think that Brave Edelgard is this high. Also Brave Dimitri, which I honestly didn't even notice until now. Why the fuck are they up here? Also Altina. We already got a free one, but I guess if you weren't playing at the time. Saros is number 1. I predicted this as soon as we heard about CYL. I was like, yeah, Saros is gonna win. Because she's the most recent mythic / legendary hero. That's what happened with Altina. That's what happened with Ike. People were angry, or they were pissed because of Gotcha Assault. They didn't pull the legendary or the mythic hero they wanted, so they're voting for them on a Hero Rises. Completely expected that Saros would be winning. Honestly, not a bad choice. If you need an extra unit for Anima, you can get Saros, which is great. Personally, kind of sad that the timing's kind of oof. I would have wished that the Hero Rises would have been after they released the next mythic, which would, or the mythic after that, which would be the new light mythic, which would give you an extra space. That would be extremely useful. And I would say that honestly, no matter who it is, would probably be for the best choice for Hero Rises. But some people I would recommend is Plumeria, who's not even on the leaderboard. We have Peony, so it's a good dancer, and she's light, but I don't know, if you need a dancer, it's an easy replacement for Peony. You can just switch out Anima, but you can switch out Peony for Plumeria and your AR offense, and effectively have the same team, but still have the Anima boost or not Anima. I've been saying Anima this entire time. Astra. So you can, on Astra seasons, you can have her on your AR offense, which is really useful. And if used in combination with Altina, would be very good. I would have liked to see more harmonic units, just because they're useful for. I don't even remember what game mode they're useful for, but just useful for that. If you don't have any harmonic units, but I think a lot of these are okay choices. I think Legendary Dimitri's a good choice. Legendary Chrom, Korn, Freya, yeah, she's good. But still, why the fuck Resident Ballet? That's it. Why the fuck Brave Edelgard? Why are you here? Azure would also be very good, just because I still think she's honestly one of the best dancers in the game, even after Peony. She still holds up, because if you don't know, she gives an extra movement skill. I think it's just infantry, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. Also, Masquerade Sigurd is a really good dancer, and Duo Peony is also very good. If you don't know, Peony, her duo skill is, so it dances the person with the highest HP, so that's very useful. And Sigurd is just very useful because he's a cavalry dancer. So if you're running cavalry or, legendary Dimitri, he's very useful for that. I would like to see more mythics, like Triandria, Plumeria. Harmonize Altina would be very good. I will say that. I think that's all I want to talk about. So I'll end stream. Yeah, thanks for everyone for dropping by. Make sure to drop a follow so you catch my next stream live. If you're watching YouTube, I guess subscribe for more VODs when I upload them, when I decide to upload them. I have a ton of Fire Emblem VODs I'm waiting to upload, but I kind of want to edit down first. I might just upload the VODs. I might edit them down later, But in the description, we got Discord if you want to drop by. Also, if you want these, I forgot to mention when I brought them up. If you want this spreadsheet I have a ton of Fire Emblem spreadsheets. I kind of have addiction. Probably drop them in the Discord at some point if anyone asks. But yeah, join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. It's in the description too as well. We have a server just dedicated for Genshin. So if you're interested in that, join if you'd like. And yeah, pretty much it. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube or on Twitch, make sure you go to Twitch and follow so you can catch my streams live. And I'll see you guys next time. So, goodbye.